Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Materialize Eats Bread in My Face. That's the end of the episode. See you all next time.
Yep, see you all next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I woke up in a cave today. Looked outside, there's nobody to play. Volcanoes and empty space. There's no sign of the human race.
Yeah, welcome to episode 3 of Full Run Through on the Server Guys server. Today I am here with Mater and Vox, and we are going to be making the auto farm. This design for the farm is a design I've used a lot. It's X-Dowsy. It's his auto farm, but we're going to be adding a little bit to it for extra farming areas. Usually it's just a 3 across. We're making it 4 across to include netherwart. So, are y'all guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
I'm good.
Gonna start.
I've got my axe out.
Right. Okay, so it starts
I also have my
on these
axe
two chests. Well, it technically ends on these two chests, but we're going to build it around these two. So, like that.
Well, you were
Everybody-
saying that
everybody-
that you want me to like I say Vox should help me with this too. You were saying that you wanted me to work on trying to do the building design, right?
Yeah. You just build
right,
around, and
Yeah.
I'll build
So what
this.
I was saying is you should do all the machinery because it's a lot easier if you only have one person doing that.
Yeah.
So Vox and I can make this thing sexy.
Y'all make it.
Yeah.
Make us sexy.
Are you ready?
Did
Me
you...
and Materialize, we're gonna grab our axes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you going to
let
grab
me
each
get
other's
mine.
axes?
Yeah, we're gonna grab each other's axes.
Okay.
Mine's
Here.
shiny.
Here, you can grab my
What?
axe.
No. Mine's
I'm
not
gonna come
shiny.
down here and grab...
All right.
Your white and shiny axe.
Yes.
This is going to be a fun video already, I can tell.
Oh man.
Oh, and the pizza's done. Nice.
Pizza.
So, what type of design do you think we should go with here then? Because it's gonna be next to the village, so it should have something similar to that, but it doesn't have to be the same.
Uh huh.
I feel like it should blend in.
Yeah, I mean, we could make it a giant version of these. If we're gonna make it big, though, it should probably follow somewhat of the design of this one.
So, what's going to happen is
We could
You're gonna-
make it like.
it's going to be really weird us talking over each other.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Do you want me to just mute y'all and then y'all can just build around me?
I mean, you can if you
Or do
want.
you just
yeah.
want to take turns talking? Because the thing is, I've got to be talking to my audience, explaining what I'm doing, and then y'all are talking to each other.
That is true. Yes. Since Vox and I are going to be building, we're probably going to need to talk to each other quite a bit, so it might not be a bad idea for you to do
Okay, I'll mute my mic. Well, I feel like we didn't plan this ahead.
that. Yeah, that's what makes the video funny, though.
How about we just all mute each other except for you two muting yourselves? I'll just hang up from the call.
Okay.
And then we can all
right.
we can all meet at the end or like catch up
Hey.
in the middle and find out what each other's doing.
All right. So full run throughs audience. If you want to hear the hilarious and riveting conversations that me and Materialize are about to have, make sure you watch Materialize's video.
And if you want to hear the details of how to build this farm, come watch my video.
Full
Run through, not full throttle.
Full run throughs audience.
Hey, what?
Look at me. Full run throughs audience. You're not looking at me. Are you looking at me?
They're looking.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right. I love you all so very much.
And Vox, also, if when you're wearing iron armor, it kind of looks like your entire body is made out of iron.
Yeah. You're like, you're
Iron Man?
Yep.
Yeah. But you're just like all silver from top to bottom.
Does that mean I have to make a Tony Stark house up on that hill?
Maybe.
I think I have to make a Tony Stark house up on that hill right now.
Okay, so
Maybe.
let's split the
What
calls.
about not that hill? Do it in that one way over there, that big one.
No, we're putting stuff over there.
All right.
Plus that one's closer to spawn.
I'll talk to y'all.
I
I'll talk
suppose.
to y'all in a minute. All right.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye. All right, guys. After that very awkward intro, let's get started on building this farm. So the whole point of the farm is you've got 4 slots that are going to have water pushing all of the crops into one area. So the one area is going to be these 2 hoppers, and the way we're going to do it is it's going to be hopper minecarts that are going to go into these 2 hoppers right here and then drop all the goods in this chest. It's still going to be somewhat manual. It's a semi-automatic farm because you still have to go up and plant the seeds yourself. So that's just the one issue. But then other than that, there's going to be a lever right here that is going to, well, it might be here because it's going to turn off that hopper. So there's going to be a lever right here that will turn off and on the farm, the water that's flowing from the things. So let us get started. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to need some spruce wood from in here because I think that's the primary material we're going to be using is spruce. I think I walked in on something I wasn't supposed to, so I'm just going to back away slowly. I will be join us. I will be right back because I'm going to log off and let them sleep. Alright guys, we are back. So I'm going to just grab some spruce wood just to make this all look nice. The whole thing is there's going to be, like I said, rails with a minecart hopper system on this. I don't think he realizes how far away it's got to be. So let me go on ahead and build the part that's going to be back there so he can have an idea of where it's going to be. And I'll speed build that just so you don't have to watch all of that. Just pay attention to what I'm doing if you want to build this on your own. So be right back.
I woke up in a cave today. Looked outside, there's nobody to play. Volcanoes and empty space. There's no sign of the human race. What about the time I gave blood? What about the time I shut up? What about the time I gave love? What about the time I cut up? What about the time I gave blood? What about the time I shut up? What about the time I gave love? What about the time please God? 'Cause I'm good to the end. Like a telephone in my hand. 'Cause I'm good to the end. With the time sinking in the quicksand. I woke up in a cave today. Looked outside, but there's nobody to play. Stomping in the dust, on the earth. There's no sign of the human race. Is this a game? Well, I do not want to play. I woke up in a cave today. What about the time I gave blood? What about the time I shut up? What about the time I gave love? What about the time I cut up? What about the time I gave blood? What about the time I shut up? What about the time I gave love? What about the time please God? 'Cause I'm good, yeah. Like a telephone in my hand. 'Cause I'm
Okay guys, so I realized an issue that it's got to be slightly taller than what I thought it would be because you have to be able to have the tracks above you and not in your face. And so the door is going to be here. I'm going to want the chest to be here. So then the hoppers can be up here and the tracks will be running parallel to the hoppers, not parallel, like I said, to your face. So yeah, the carts will be right above your head, so you'll only have that much room, but it's not that big a deal. So the whole thing with it is you're going to get your mine carts. I'm just going to build this part. They've figured it out back there. I don't know what they're building, but it's going to be a rail there. You're going to put a rail here, and then you're going to curve it that way. With Dowsy's farm, it's run with water, but I've figured it was easier with rails, and it's also just more high-tech in a way, but it's just really difficult getting the rails the way you need them, because rails want to connect to each other instead of exactly where you want them. See, those are going to keep connecting. It didn't do this in my test world. I do not know what the problem is with that. Maybe it's the order I'm putting them in. I didn't do that the last time. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'll connect these two, and then put that there and that there. Maybe it's the direction that it's facing. Maybe it needs to face a different direction. Maybe I'll just end up doing it with water if I can't get these figured out. So give me a minute. I'm going to figure out the hopper situation with the tracks, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I've figured out the problem. The issue was north to south versus east to west. I'm not sure why it does that, but this is how your setup needs to be. So you need to have both hoppers facing this way, then there are going to be blocks here, so the minecart can come in and bounce off. And then underneath, down here, there are going to be two comparators coming out of the hoppers. If you watched my last Server Guys season, you might remember my, what was it, my mailbox system. Whoa, zombie! Oh my gosh, he's a boss. You might remember my mailbox system. It used kind of the same system where there are going to be two comparators right here behind the hoppers that are going to send out a signal based on if there's anything in them or not, which is going to either power or unpower the rails. So the two hoppers need to go into two blocks just like this with redstone torches on top of them. So you need two redstone torches there, just like that. Baby zombie. Suffocating himself. You can do that all you want, buddy. Baby zombie suffocated himself. Okay, so there's going to be two redstone torches sticking out of the things like that. So whenever there's something in this hopper, you can see the torch turns off, which is going to unpower that rail. So I'm going to need a few more of these. So there's going to be blocks just like that, and then redstone dust running just like this into there. No, wait. I remember how I had it. It's going to come out like this, come around, and then a repeater just like that. So that way they don't connect up here. So neither rail is powered, because there's going to be two hopper minecarts coming in. So if one is letting go, you don't want the other one to stop. You want it to keep running back and forth picking up items. So we just connect the redstone like this. And then anytime, like I said, there's something in those hoppers, you can see each side turns off. So one in that side, one in that side. And that's the basics of the collection system. Now we just need to build the actual thing. So that's where it's going to get a little bit trickier, because it's going to come over this right here, because all of your items are going to drop in this area. So it's going to, sorry, I just got a message. So it's going to drop down on top of this area where the minecart is running and collect all of the items. So just need some spruce things up a little bit. I'll show myself out. So you're just going to come back like this. And then this is where all of your dirt and stuff is going to be, because you need it to drop right here on these areas. So starting here, actually, I put one too many pieces of, or levels of spruce. So right here is going to be your dirt for where your crops are going to be planted. But they're actually going to be one up, I believe. So just like this. No. They're going to be on the same level. They're going to run just like this. Crap. I cannot walk and chew bubblegum. It's really, really difficult for me. Hopefully making these videos will allow me to get better at talking to myself, if that makes sense. Actually, these as well need to be dirt, and eventually soul sand is going to be on the end of one of these, because these right here are going to extend about 8 more in each direction, so you get the entire span. And then these need to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when your water flows, it's going to stop on the edge right here and drop your items there. So I'm going to fill in all of this area with dirt and soul sand as needed, and I will see you all right back after that.
There's nothing on the TV. The radio just buzzes me to death. Okay, it feels like winter lately. I want summer in the 80s. Home alone, hiding in the curtain. Telescopes, it's like something. Home alone, hiding in the curtain. Telescopes, it's like something. I feel
All right, everyone. This is the basic layout. Everything's not exactly what it needs to be. Obviously, it's not all going to be dirt. It's all going to be some spruce and some other stuff. So right now what I'm going to do is lay out the pistons, and then I'll go in and change all of this stuff as needed. But right now I'm going to work on the mechanics of the entire build. So what you need to do is place a piston here, and then go 1, 2, and place one here, so they're facing each other. And then you just do the same thing 4 times over, or 3 more times, just like that. So then these pistons, when they're closed, are going to be blocking the water that's going to be right here. And then when they're open, the water is going to flow down, and it's going to harvest all the crops and then drop them onto the tracks there. So then behind each piston, you're going to put a block of whatever you desire. Right now we're using the spruce wood because that's what everything else is built out of, and just trying to fit into the theme. So just like that. And then take your repeaters, which I'm going to need 2 more because I ended up using 2 of them down here because I'd forgotten to account for them. And then after I get those, are they still shooting at me? They shot at me earlier and broke my helmet, as you saw. So I need to make some more steaks. 2 steaks. And two more repeaters. So I actually need 4 steaks. Just like that. I also promise that these videos... Stop! I can ban them! They don't understand that. They're gonna keep doing it. That's the problem. Anyway, so you're gonna take your repeaters and put them on each block behind all of the pistons. They weren't gonna hit me, obviously. Just like so, and then take redstone dust and run it all the way across, just like that. So underneath, about halfway, is going to be another redstone torch, which actually needs to be up 1 more. So all of the pistons are shut, and then there's going to be water behind them right here. So I'm going to go on ahead and fill in that water, and I'm probably going to end up replacing this whole back line with spruce wood. So I will be right back once all that is done. Alright guys, this is as far as I'm going to get right now. It's not the end of the episode, but I've actually got to run really quickly and go meet some people for dinner. So I will be right back finishing up the rest of this. So it'll be a little while for me, but it'll be a few seconds for you. So I will see you right now. Alright guys, we are back, and apparently it's not safe to log out in an unprotected area, so Vox and Mater decided it was a nice idea to build me a little shelter to protect me from the outside world. So thank you, Vox and Mater. Wow, they built like an actual, like, very nice thing that like matches. Oh, a windmill. That's what they were building. That's cool. Anyway, so I'm going to take this down and finish up building the rest of the auto farm. So I will see you all in a little bit. Alright, and we are back. So, what you were seeing during all of the speed through and the building of all of this was... Let me kill the skeleton first so he doesn't shoot me off of my post. Clearly a creeper blew up this tree. So that's not good. Okay, so what I was doing when we last left off, I believe, it's really bad when it's like over an hour between recording sessions because I kind of forget where I left off. Anyway, so I built up the area. This is where all of the crops are going to go. This area right here is actually, in front of these pistons, is going to be soul sand because this is where the nether wart is going to go. So I'm just going to clear that out and put the nether wart right here. And these right here, these pools of water that I'm going to put one under each of these except for the soul sand, because this is going to be what moistens, what's the word for it? Keeps the crops tilled, not moistened. I don't know why. I don't know why it said moistened. That's like not even. It keeps them tilled like that, so they don't pop the seeds out. This will just keep the grass that way. Let me fix all of this. So that's what those are, and 1.8 the tall grass update. And then I'm going to extend these out to the very edge right here. See, they're still popping up, but that's just because the water hasn't had a chance to reach all the way down here. But once I get enough water going, it should keep the ground tilled very easily. So right here is going to be a redstone torch, which I need 2 of, because there's going to be 1 on either side. And then I'm going to... What am I going to need is a few more powered rails to place here and here, and possibly here. So I need 1 on either side. Five. And then how did I do it over there? Just up 2, 3. And then that's going to go there. So let me run and make some more powered rails. And then we will fill in the rest of the water pools. So I know this episode is kind of like weird and rambly and kind of seems like I don't know what I'm doing, and that's kind of because I don't. I am just now trying to get back into the swing of making videos, and it's gonna be like this for a little bit, me just kind of stuttering my way through and not really knowing what to say because it's all new to me again. So just kind of stick with it, and I promise it'll get better over time. So let me fill in. Nope, that doesn't need to be there. Needs to be there. And then let me see if I can grab it. Nope. I know I have an X in my inventory. So yeah, it's for the start of it, no one starts off perfect. And I know I've been doing this for a little while now, but I took sort of a break from it. So just like I said, just bear with me, and I promise it'll all turn out fine. everything will be fine and dandy, and we'll all just have a great time with the server guys. So there's the last one of that. Let me grab some water. Well, that's not how you get water. That's how you get water. Vox and Mater, or someone, I might do it, are going to build one of these like around the farm, just so it looks nice and it blends in with everything and it's not just all out randomly in the open. So I'll let them work on that. Neither of them are online right now. It's just me and Sullivan. So there needs to be a block there and water there. So now I can fill in all of this area. This is where you're going to walk to replant the crops. Is along this path right here. And we'll build a staircase up to it once we get the building going. And then all the way out. And then this is also to keep the crops from popping up. Because usually I do half slabs, but the crops usually get stuck like on the walkways, so I'm doing a full block. And then you can just easily plant it across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there needs to be blocks here. Just like that. And like that. And that. So let me re-till this soil. Hopefully it's wet enough by now. And don't have any actual torches, but I'll throw some up later. Why aren't you... I might need to add some water somewhere else as well. Because that was happening in my test world too, is that these weren't getting the proper water amount to them. So maybe if I just put one right there, that would work. And then take all these out so it looks nicer. Whoops. I'll do it from below. So this is basically the outline of the farm, and then there's going to be some redstone wiring coming along this way. While he's gone, I'm going to run and sleep really quick. There's going to be some redstone wiring running around either one of the sides to that lever that was back there at the very start. And that'll be the on and off switch. And then after we get the building going, chances are we're going to have smaller buildings out here or on the other side for fully automatic farms, which are going to be your sugarcane and what's the other one? Cactus. So let me put a little hole right there for the water. Let me see how that looks from up top. Just because when the soil is tilled, you can see part of it, the block next to it. So let me grab some more water. Oops. And put it right there, and that should keep the rest of this soil hydrated. That's the word I was looking for, is hydrated. Keeps the soil hydrated. Yeah, see there, it's right there. Should be able to do the same thing on this side. My axe is going to die in any second now. Where do I have the waters on right? That one. On right, that one. Block there. And block there. So that'll keep the water trapped until all of this. Then I'll go under it. I might be able to do it from up here. Dig those out. Nope. There you go. And this side, it's not going to matter. Well, yeah, it might. So I'll go ahead and put some more water on this side. Welcome back, Sullivan. I wonder what he's working on. He's got some kind of, we're thinking it's a maze of some sort. But it could be a maze, it could be a graveyard, it could be both. Just never really know. And then fill that one in. Alright, I'm gonna make this look a little bit prettier and fill in the rest of the water, and we will be right back. Alrighty, well, it doesn't look pretty, but that's not my job. My job was to make it work. So, this is it. Pretty much the skeleton of the build. It's not, like I said, completely done. Vox and Mater still need to go in and fix the pertification process of the entire thing. So basically how it works, let me clear all this out and I will show you, is you place a rail in the middle of the water. Basically, everything up here grows. There's going to be an access way to get up here. All of this stuff grows, and when it's fully done, you can come up here and look every now and then and see if it's done. And if it is, as you see, this chest is empty. I think I took the minecart off of this one track, so let me put it back in. I put some maintenance tunnels. So let me place that, push it, and get it rolling again. So basically, once everything is done, you pull this lever, and you can hear it, all of the pistons just opened, and all of the stuff flows down. Some of it still gets caught up on the edge, but you have to come up here to replant anyway, so that's not a big deal. And then, eventually, the minecarts pick everything up and drop it all in the chest. So that's basically it. And then, like I said, they'll come back later and make it look all nice and neat instead of just all kind of slapped and thrown together. But that's it. So thank you all for watching. Once again, I know this video is kind of just all over the place, and oh, I already had torches, and just a little rambly, but I'll get used to recording again sometime soon. I'm hoping, because I don't want to bore anybody to death. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. I will talk to all of you later.